Good morning, this is Keith from White Rose Canoe, and that's Michael, the owner, in the background there, and we're here at the shop on the Parker River. It's February 12th, and we're about to take the Muskoka out on a little test run. So the boat we're going to be taking out is the Nova Craft Muskoka. It's a 16-foot long general purpose boat, very stable, we're told. We're going to find that out. It's the Arimid-Lite layup, so it has the narrow aluminum gunnels on it, bootlace seats, as is traditional with Nova Craft, center yoke, and so on and so forth. So we're going to take it out here on the Parker, which, given that we've got 50-degree weather today, is ice-free. Current is going out, as you can see, and we're going to get on the water, go upstream a little bit, and then come back down. So we've been on the water for, I don't know, about 15 minutes or so. Went up the little river. We're stopping now. Going to turn around because we've got a full river block on the ice. Brand new boat, just didn't want to go play in that. Boat's been handling very well. We've been surprised, given it's a general purpose boat, that it really moves along quite nicely. I'll take a shot over my shoulder here. I don't know how effectively you can see, but that's Michael there in the back. It does move along, really quite nicely. It's pretty stable. It's got a little bit, like all Nova Craft, of arch to the hull, so you get a little bit of rock back and forth as you're stroking, but not very much. And it's comfortable. I will say that at 6'2", with a 32+ inch inseam, sitting in the bow seat, my feet are resting comfortably on the bow air tank, and you can see they're size 12s, and I'm taking up pretty much side to side there. So if you're really long, stern seat is probably the place you want to be. Okay, so we're back down close to the mouth of the little river, and this is the part that I really like. It's just 100 and maybe 200 feet of rocky Coast of Maine here. Probably a glacial irregular is what we're looking at, but it's got the twisty birches and the granite wall and all of that kind of stuff. So before you get into all the great flats of the marsh, it's nice to have this little spot. Again, about wrapped up with the trip. I'm really enjoying the boat. Downstream, we're really cooking along in this boat. It's moving very, very nicely. So we're back from the trip. I wanted to give you a shot of the bottom of the Muskoka. It is a keeled boat, so you can see the distinct T-keel on this one. Nova Craft, on things like the Bob, if you want a keel on that, it's a shoe keel. It's shallower and wider, but this is a very distinct T-keel. You can also see at the stern that you essentially have a small built-in skeg with the way that the T-keel extends along and carries all the way to the stem. So that certainly helps with the tracking. We had just a little bit of wind out there. Wouldn't have been a problem without it, but I'm sure the keel helped. And again, you can see looking this way that the bow gives you that same kind of skeg-like profile. So overall, really enjoyed the boat. Sorry for the sunglasses, but it's a little glary out here. Paddled very nicely, stable. Legroom in the front isn't extensive, but again, I'm 6'2", have a fairly long inseam, and comfortably fitted it, and it had the width for both my feet to be on the air tank. Nice bracing position. That little bit of soloing that I did, I think Michael got some shots of. Very comfortable, very stable. The only reason I wasn't doing a full kneel is that I've got I strained my ankle and I couldn't quite get that left one flat. But as you could see in that one up, one down, it moved along very nicely. So good boat, good stable boat. If you're looking for an all-rounder for the family, the camp, and those kind of things, I think this is a really good choice.